I like Bath and Body Splash now. Look. Yes. I just love the Bath and Body Splash. This one is called Costa Rica Pineapple Sunrise. Yes. Pineapple Sunrise. I don't know. To me, this look a little darkish. Ooh. I'm trying to go where there is not much sun glare. Yes. Ooh. How you guys doing this morning? How are you today? I came out and they said my cab is 3 minutes away. And now when I look, it says that it's 10 minutes away, 8 minutes now. I don't know, with my teeth, I don't like the color. No matter what I do, I don't smoke. It looks, there's a stain. Guard your privacy. Yes, privacy guarded. Oh, what are we doing? Has God has been good to us this morning? Or he's better than good? Yes. Yes. See me catch up a phone. I'm a mother of a giant. I raise the voice of Jamaica, brilliance and defiance from Kingston. The London classroom light me sunshine, like sunshine. Oh, me a mother of a giant. Echo me near me in every continent. Them never see the tears where water my floor. Them never see the night me beg God for more. But now me 3 children educated and strong. Criminal justice, master biology. Queen the lineage long. Mama heart a beat like Jamina Sayan. Me raise scholar, warrior, lion pan lion. Step in a king's house with grace in my stride. With every sacrifice, make God multiply. Ooh, who create work? Who make work? Sometimes I don't want to go. No, I don't. I don't want to go. I feel tired. I'm going to sleep with the people that work today. Supposed to reach work 8 o'clock. Don't know what time this cab is going to come. But can I tell you? Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. Hey, hands up, hands up. Oh, me, I lose weight. Hey, 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 I losing weight. Hands up. Yes, march, march. I'm losing weight. Yes, I'm losing weight. Yes, I'm losing weight. I'm moving around. I'm moving. Yes, I'm moving around. Last night topic was hot and spicy. I got a lot of views. Yes. I was saying last night in that topic, sometimes I've seen relationship that can be fixed, that breaks off. Each man his own. Many times in marriage, a partner cheat. Yes, they make a mistake. I'm not condoning cheating. But sometimes when you think there's a greener pasture out there, you meet up in the worst situation. So sometimes if the man is good, you can stick to the evil that you know. Wanna say? Agree or disagree? We agree to disagree. Yes, I see people with them good man. The man go out there and make one little mistake. And our judgment is right off for life. And then when you go to another partner now, it even worse. You wish you had work out situations with the one that you had. Yes. So, Onado, how are you guys doing? I thank you guys for the unwavering support. Welcome into each and every one of you. You know, I don't even know who my neighbors are. Can you believe? One across the street, I don't know. One behind me, I don't know. One beside me, I don't know. If I see them, they come strange to me because I'm in and I'm out. I will go away for 2 months, 3 months, and I'm hardly here. But if I see the one across the street, I know their faces. I know their faces. What name? Dylan, 4974. Hello, Auntie. How are you this fine day? Well, I am alive. I'm still here. Lock in. You locked in. I'm happy that you locked in. How far away this cab is? I haven't seen him on the radar. From this driver is arriving. Each time this driver is arriving. Hey, you not bother me this morning. Each time this driver is arriving, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. The girl want to go to another case upstairs. What the hell? Listen to me. Me cancel them in my money, you know. Because I can't take your foolishness. I came out, you was 3 minutes away. And by the time I reach outside, 10 minutes away. And now, it was 8 minutes. And now it start all over again, 10 minutes. This morning, I don't have patience. It's not on my side this morning. Patience is not on my side. Guys, when you can purchase a super chat stickers, each time I have all 2,000 people watching the live. 2,000 when I come off. Last night it was what? It was more than 400 watching the live. And tell me, you guys can put a super sticker? Huh? I'm not valuable for a super chat sticker in the morning. Huh? Who is going to make my day today by giving me a super chat sticker? You know, when I go to people live, I give them super chat. And for them, super chat expensive, all $20. And my super chat is about $4. Yeah, my super chat is about $4. People who are in foreign, in the US, you are my biggest supporter. So are you able to support the super chat? And are you able to click on the videos and purchase something from the video? On the video clicks. What are the things that you'd like to purchase today? That when this video ends, I put it on the video. What are you shopping for today? Are you shopping for bags? What are you shopping for today? Are you shopping for cologne? Are you shopping for sneakers? What are your choices today if you go shopping? What are the things that you're shopping for? Drop it in the comment section. You're shopping for something for your hands or for your feet? Julaine. I like that name, Julaine. Welcoming everyone. Welcoming, welcoming, welcoming. You're shopping for Jordan shoes? What? Spooky crispy. You're shopping for your brain. That one is not over here. You have to go to the surgeon. You have to go to the surgeon. Shop for your brain. One may ask, what is this channel all about? It's all about back in the days in Jamaica. The things that we used to do growing up as a child. It's all about storytelling as well. And from struggle to strength. Our single mother rise from struggling to the VIP stage. As a single mother, life wasn't easy. Life was rough. I didn't have money, but I put my shoulder to the wheel. There are days when I cried, how I'm going to send my children to school without having financial help. It was difficult. When I enrolled my son into university, he said, Mom, I'm coming home, you don't have money. I started to cry. One day he called me, said, Mom, I'm coming home. I said, go and tell them your mother soon pay the money. By this time, I had no money. I had boarding fees to pay and school fee to pay. But I trust God and trust the process. As a Seventh-day Adventist, I went to the conference and I tell them, I have a son, he's smart. And I want to send him to NCU. You want to become a journalist. And I write a long essay. Writing the long essay, I anticipated that I was going to get 100% of the school fee. Because this, you don't have to pay back. It's educational fund, you don't have to pay back. So I did just that. So he said, Mom, I'm coming home. I started to pray, prayer work, and God is still in control. Mom, they told me that the conference has paid 50% of my tuition. You see, the Adventist church, all when it have fall down, it have to fall on me. And then I get a job to come here to work. Undocumented. I work, I pay my taxes. At this time, my heart goes out for those who don't have their document. Yes. And send back money home for my son university fee. He was doing well. Magna cum laude, awards after awards. He started to working on NCU radio, NCU TV. And one day my boss came in and she said to me, Melody, your son is reading news. He's actually on the news. I didn't understand what he was saying. When I went home, I asked my neighbor, look it up on YouTube for me, which he did. I keep watching it over and over and over again. So when I watch it, I was so surprised because sometimes your word, your mouth, the tongue is powerful. I always tell my son, you're going to be on the news. You're going to read the weather like Roy Forrester. Little did I know I was speaking it into being. It wasn't the weather. It was the news. He went for internship at TVJ. And he said, Mom, if they don't take me, that means I didn't do well in my internship. They take him before he even graduate from school. Imagine my son graduating with honors, distinctions, and I couldn't go to Jamaica because I was here undocumented. I couldn't even watch the graduation. But what I did, I get a bus. When I get the bus, the community, I make sure the community was able to go. Since I wasn't there, they was able to go and represent me. And I make sure when they're coming back, they got food. Good morning, driver.
Good morning.
Yes, I make sure they had food. So a lot of people went and they enjoyed it. In here, the dog. After he left, graduated, he went to TVJ. There, people admire his work. He got a shoving scholarship from the British government to go to London to study. He went there, he came back. He was on the big news in everybody's house, worldwide, globally. Global. My son gone global now. And Jamaican admire him. But there was a news with the Prime Minister at the time, Portia Simpson Miller, that make him famous. He was asking her a question and she said, push away the mic and said, you're too rude. And the security came at him. I have to dip up in some people inbox in Facebook and tell them, listen to me, my son has manners. Your Prime Minister didn't want to answer question because she couldn't answer or know what to say. And that is the truth. Anyway, a lot of people know him from then. A lot of people know him. He worked for TVJ for 11 years. Reading the news. Google him. Fashion Brown for TVJ News. That's my son. I am the mother behind that pen. The mother behind the global voice. My name goes on the world stage behind the journalists. An award-winning journalist out of Jamaica. Every accolade, Kool-Aid and Marmalade from Jamaica. He got the Prime Minister Award for excellent. He got the best documentary. You Google him, chat GPT him, you will see him. His name carries weight. Present, he retired as a journalist. He resigned as a journalist in Jamaica. He's in London, doing well, excellent, doing good work. 2024. Go on the 2024 awards for excellent on YouTube. You will see me. The day of my celebration, I went to King's House. My son was one of the awardees, and he was also the guest speaker. As a mother, to see my money that day, it was an honor. And I said, if Jamaica did not know my name that day, Jamaica would know the mother behind this global voice. When my son said, my mother is visiting from the US. She is the driving force behind my success. Oh, I stand up and I spin 360 and I wave to Jamaica. After everything was over, the Governor General, we knew each other from high school days because he's a Seventh-day Adventist. I'm also a Seventh-day Adventist. So when I used to go to high school, he used to come up there. So he still remembers me. He said, Mother, you've done a great job. Mother, you did well. Mother, hats off to you. everywhere I walk. Mother, you did a great job. But the part that I almost cried, for those who have been to King's House, on that stage where they have the Governor Generals writing the poster and everything, everybody want to take picture on that stage. So I couldn't get to take a picture with my son, and I almost cried. And I said, I can't even get to take a picture with my son. Everybody want picture. Everybody want picture. He was the star of the day. Everybody want picture. And a lady said to me, shove your way through, shove your way through. And that's what I did. So we struggle financially, but that wasn't to hamper us forever. So for parents who are struggling in Jamaica, I'm here to encourage you today. My journey wasn't easy. But now, presently, my son is on a Chase Scholar from the British government. Remember, I told you he's a Chauvin Scholar. He's a Chase Scholar from the British government, where he's finishing up now his PhD. So when you see him next, it will be Dr. Vashon Brown. My son came to the US to speak in Colorado, I think for a week or two. Now presently my son is in South Africa speaking, Cape Town, South Africa speaking. My son speaks at various graduations in Jamaica. He's very humble. He will not tell you he's a journalist. Very humble. He's not a person who boasts. You wouldn't know. He come in the room, he's normal, just like you and I. He teaches at Oxford University, journalism. Oxford University, for those who know Oxford University, that's a big deal. Presently, he's a doctoral student at LSE. LSE is fourth in the world, the London School of Economics. He teaches there. The student praise him. 3-time teacher of the year at London School of Economics. Because wherever my son goes, he left a mark and he leave his signature. The student praise him. One student said, because of you why I'm here. Let your word be impactful to others, that you may leave a mark that will be remembered. Yes, I teach my children live above reproach. My big daughter, she has a master's in criminal justice from one of the best schools, John Jay School of Criminal Justice in New York. In biology. She told me she was coming home. And in the US, I had to work and send her out of pocket to school here. She's undocumented. I was undocumented too. She wanted to do nursing, but she could not do nursing because she didn't have the documents. So she did biology. So for a mother who did not have the financial support and work hard to let her children see her dreams. So for some of you who is not new to over here, you've heard many times I play the song, I am the mother of a giant. I raise the voice of Jamaica, most brilliance and defiance from Kingston to London classroom lights. My sunshine bright. I'm mother of a giant. My badge wear worldwide. My journey triumphant. Award-winning journalist out a yard. And all the road was rough. No one see the sleepless night and the tears I cry. But I pray God to cover my children. So sometimes you see people, you don't know what they have been through. Their storm may not be your storm. Yes. So sometimes it may be hard and rough. Life is created by struggles. And I always use this metaphor. A mother who is pregnant, going around with a baby in her tummy. It's hard at times and it's very difficult. But when the day comes that she's feeling that pain to have that child, she cry, she twists, she turn. She has to push through that pain to bring forth that child into the world. And even though the pain gets hotter and hot, she still have to push through that pain. So no matter what you're going through today, I ask that you push through your pain. Just like the mother who is pushing through that pain to push that child out. Push through your pain today. Life is created with a push and pain. Remember that. Have you ever seen a plant growing through a concrete? Just like our plant bursts through the concrete. Do the same. As hard and rocky as it may be, burst through that concrete, just like that plant. Many may see me today, but they don't know what I'm even going through right now. A lot of people, they come, they put a smile on their face, they have scars that this world has never seen. Are we giving them a positive impact? Are we sowing seeds of contention than using online to make content? Are the words that we use today, and if it should come back a month later, are we pleased or displeased with the words we use and say online? For example, Facebook. Have you ever seen the throwbacks? On this day you said this or you said that. I always smile because I know I'm creating a positive impact online. As the song's quote, may the life you live speaks for you. When you leave this world, you leave with a beautiful legacy that you have created. What will stain your legacy? Drama, conflict. You know, someone said to me yesterday at work, I see you on YouTube, but you know the content that you're to create, mix up content and drama content. I said, listen to me, I'm not for that. I don't care if I don't have the views, and I don't care if I don't make money, but I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm being real to you. I'm not gonna be who I'm not, and I'm not gonna take up something because, or say something because it's gonna draw the crowd, which is not really what I wanted to put out there. There are times when I come with financial education, which is very important for you guys, especially those who are living in Canada and the US. I am licensed financial professional, licensed with insurance companies in the US and also Canada. Places that I've worked, these are the companies that all people pension, because we need to understand how money works in this country. If we don't understand how money works, we'll work 2-3 jobs and retire poor. Do you understand what compound interest is? Compound interest. You're paying your car note, that's compound interest. You're paying your mortgage, that's compound interest. Credit card, that's compound interest. Are we building compound interest for ourselves? Are we building compound interest for ourselves? You know that it's the same tool that keep you in debt in this country. It's the same tool that the wealthy use to make money. Because if you should take out an IUL policy and keep funding that policy, you would be your own bank and you will do what the bank do. Instead of putting down $100,000 right now in the bank, 40 years you get $4,000 on your money, and the bank make how much million dollars off you. You would do it for yourself and make that same how much million. A young man said he don't want a house. He's not gonna stuck in the 30 years compound interest, but he's building the compound interest for himself. We take our money to the bank. We have to pay to put our money in the bank, and we also have to pay to take it out of the bank. But the secret is the 1% in America. The wealthy don't put their money into banks. They just have enough to pay their bills. When you put your money in life insurance with the living benefit, when your health insurance take you halfway to the halfway line, max out, and you cannot pay for your cancer treatment, this is where your long-term policy comes in. Protects you from critical illness and chronic illness. Have one. I'm licensed in the state of Connecticut, and I'm also licensed in Texas. And if you want a policy, I'll be licensing in your state. It takes 1 day. So if you don't know how money works and you don't put your money in the right portfolio, I also preach about passive income. When you work for people, you're a cog in somebody's machine. You're working money to build somebody else's dream instead of building yours. That's why some of us work 2-3 jobs and retire poor. If you know how much education costs, wait until you see how much ignorance costs. Because I'm telling you how the wealthy make money in this country. Most of all of these business, they have money in IUL. Research it. Index Universal Life. Money grows 3 ways in America. Index, that's the bank. No, not index, correction. Fixed, that's the bank. Variable, that's the stock market. You make money, you lose money. Compound and indexing, that's what the wealthy do in America. Compound and index. Your money grows. You make money and never lose money. It trades off the S&P 500. Come to our meetings. Come join our meetings and see. You will be blown away by the things you hear and see, because the scripture is right there. When somebody telling me, oh, go to this job, they have benefit. What benefit are you telling me about? I understand benefits. The 401k, you have to pay somebody to monitor the 401k. 60% is in your employer's copper. And then when the stock market goes down, it goes like this with the stock market. When you take off that money, it's not tax-free. But an IUL policy, if you get $1 million, they can't take a zero tax out of it. It's tax-free. Put your money where you get tax-free earnings, and nobody cannot sue you. Because a lot of us are ignorant. I myself is guilty of that. Because when people tell me about life insurance, I tell them I didn't want any because I'm not leaving any money for any children. But you see, ignorance, financial education is very important. When you're young, you don't want life insurance. When you're old, life insurance don't want you either. When you're healthy, you don't want life insurance. When you're sick, life insurance don't want you. Because I've seen people age. They ask me 67, 70. When I run the illustration for them, they can't pay the $500 and something per month. If I knew about this a long time ago, I would have $1 million policy. But I didn't hear about it a long time ago because I was too ignorant, not listening and not knowing the power of it. I work in assisted living, and all those people who are in assisted living, getting somebody to take care of them, they had an IUL because it comes with long-term care. A nurse in New York, she had cancer, and her health insurance take her halfway. She couldn't afford the other medication, and when you want money from the government, you have to sell your house and come down to $2,000 to get help from the government when you're sick. She lost her house, and she lost hope. If she had an IUL policy, she could take some money out of that and still be alive. Do you know that the number one killer in this country is critical illness and chronic illness? Make sure you have money for this. And I'm telling you this because I have my sad story towards us. I went to Jamaica and sure all my siblings, except for one. I didn't remember the year he was born. I came up. I was to do it. I did not do it. Because I did not expect him to pass away. Because he has never been sick. But it was a matter of when. This is what I tell family. He passed away. What if I had that policy in? I would get my trip to Jamaica. I would get a funeral spot. And I would also get the burial taken care of. No, in a time as this, when money is very lacking, here I am with my sad story. And this is what I preach every day to people. And here is my first sad story. Don't let it happen to you. You see people sick, it's a matter of when. I have a family member who is young, never sick either. And she now tell me that she feel her blood pressure in her head. Young person, we don't know what can happen to us. We don't know. Put up, it's better you have something than have nothing at all. People may go and grab a term life policy, but a term life is only for a little term. You hear? A term life, you may buy it for 20, it only lasts for 30 years, and it cannot go beyond 30 years. You may buy it for $30, $40 because it's cheap, and that's the only thing you can get at that time. But after the 25 years up, you're going to pay $1,000. From the little cheap money, you're going to pay $1,000. If you cannot afford it, they will give you a little time, and the policy lapse. Because you must understand that only 2 and 5% of term life pays out. When you buy a term life, you're betting against your own life. You don't know when you're going to die. And you're buying a term life. I wouldn't advise that. And I tell my client, term life, you're betting against your own life. You don't know when you're going to die. So if you know when you're going to die, you can buy it. I tell them the truth. I'm upfront with people. So it's better you have something. Do what the wealthy, do what the 1% in America do. Have an IUL policy. Because J.C. Penney, that's how that store come about after the stock market crash. The money that they had in their IUL, that's how the business come about. Look at Disney World. That's how that business come about too. And look at McDonald's. That's how that business come about. After I finish this live, I'm going to pin a book on my video. Rewatch it. I'm going to pin a book. You can buy that book. A lot of things are hidden from us, but where it's found in a book because we don't read. It's called Money Wealth Life Insurance. It's on Amazon. But I'll pin it on my video. There are so many books. The power of compound interest. And for those who have a house, make sure you secure your house. When you have your money sitting in the bank, it goes through probate court. When you die, that money is not for you. But the benefit of an IUL, after it builds compound interest, it depends on how much you put in. 3 years, you have compound interest. 5 years, you have compound interest. Take off some money off the compound interest and enjoy yourself. Go and enjoy yourself out of it. Because if you think you're going to put down all for the children, take some out of it. You want to travel the world, you want to buy a house, you want to do anything, take some out of it. Back to the benefits at work. Life insurance at work. It benefits the employer more than how it benefits you. Why? The employer pays the premium. When you leave that job and go to another job, you cannot take it with you. So all that money that you pour into that life insurance, it went through the window. It just went up like smoke. And I already told you about the 401k. But for those who have the Roth IRA, good. When you're taking out money off the Roth IRA, it is tax-free. But it has a cap on it. You can put only $7,500 in it. You can't put no more. But the IUL, that's the powerhouse. You can put more money and keep putting money because you are your own bank. You can also get 90% of your debt benefit to borrow from yourself and pay back 2% instead of borrowing from the bank because you are your own bank. I'm teaching you how money works in America, and I'm also teaching you how to become your own bank. I should be in Las Vegas the first week of July and let you guys see the power in what I do. But I don't know if it's possible because my brother, I'm planning a funeral for my brother in Jamaica. So it will be the end of July for that funeral. When a child born for the wealthy, at 14 days old, they take out $1 million policy and just keep funding it. Put money, just keep putting money in there, putting money. So when that child leaves college, that child becomes a millionaire. Called $1 million baby. So sometimes you wonder, oh, the rich, oh, that house is for that child and this is for that child. You can do the same. It's no difference. I pay $211 every month for my life insurance. I went to Jamaica. I almost broke my foot. I'm doing this business and I'm preaching this business, but I'm procrastinating for myself. You see, when I almost break my foot, I came up and urgently, I said, put it in. The underwriter did not give me any trouble because I'm just only on a mild blood pressure pill. So I put it in because if my foot was broken and I had a life insurance, I could come home comfortable and write to the insurance company and take a money out of my life insurance that can pay my bills and can take care of me at home. And it wouldn't be long. But when you have your money sitting in the bank, when you die, your family not going to get it. You have to secure it in a way that you put somebody's name in it and make the person sort of be the owner to know that when you die, it cannot go through probate. You have to secure yourself. All of these big artists, most of them, their money goes through probate. Check out, just type and ask who and who went through probate. Even now, at this point, some are still going through probate court after died so many years ago. So these are the things. And if you don't secure yourself like this, you're going to have GoFundMe. And when you go through GoFundMe, you don't get much money. I see a lady with 2 children asking for money, the GoFundMe, and she don't even get $1,000. So when you don't secure yourself in this country, all your money that you work so hard for, gone. A lot of people believe in the stock market, but when you have the double bubble crash, your money that you make, it just gone. Imagine this nurse that put her money in the stock market. She make a lot of money. And 2 years in a row, the stock market crash. She lose big time her retirement savings. I'm not saying that you're not supposed to put your money in the stock market and trade. That's not what I'm saying here. But make sure you have your money in a portfolio that is working for you. The Roth IRA is good, I tell you, but there's a cap. You only can put in 7,500, the max. But when you take your money, it is tax-free. Are you well? When you put your money in, it's tax-free. Whole life insurance is also good. Now, you have the one that is participating and the non-participating one. The participating one, I think that's one you can take money off. But don't do not term life. You're betting against your own life. I told you so. People will come and say, oh, come term. Benefits them. But you see, IUL, if you take off 500,000 out your IUL, you pay no tax. It's tax-free. And annuity, tax-free. Annuity, you take off your money, it is tax-free. But 401k, 401k, tax. Why would you want to put your money in there when you're getting taxed? Put your money where you don't get taxed. Imagine if you take off $100,000. It is tax-free in your IUL. Put your money where it matters. Put your money in the right portfolio that it can be working for you. If I know then what I know now, I wouldn't have so much money in the stock market. That is slipping and sliding. But when your money trade off the S&P 500, you make money and never lose money. And that is what we all want, to make money and never lose money. I'm going to reach work late, you know. So I'm going to tell the young lady to go ahead to our other case upstairs. Guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for listening. I have about, I think I said 50-something people this morning checking in. And now I have 45. I want to thank you so much. With all these persons on here, is anyone able to purchase some super chat stickers from me? Put some super chat stickers on the screen. Guys, I'm allowed to accept gift on this live. I am monetized by YouTube. Shopping, affiliate programs, and gifts. Yes. And I also have top tier live for my super fan. Guys, 36 persons. I'll check back in. I'm going to end this live right now. I want to... Yes, that's what I do for families. Help them with financial struggles and teach them how money works. Guys, good morning to each and every one of you. And thank you for checking in. I greet you. I'm just gonna end the live and come back again because I have to call my co-worker and tell her to leave. Thank you, Outstate. Thank you. Thank you for the super stickers. Thank you. Thank you. I know you have learned something this morning. Yes, I know you have learned something. Thank you for this flow state. Spooky. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her I'll be coming in late. She can go to her case upstairs. Thank you.